In the dusty alleyways of New Haven, Connecticut, a scrappy little Boston Terrier mix wandered the streets in 1917, scavenging for food, alone and nameless. That is, until he wandered into the Yale University training grounds, where American soldiers were drilling for a war across the ocean. One soldier, Private J. Robert Conroy, noticed the little dog. Something about his spark, his stubbornness, his unwavering tail wag drew him in. The stray was adopted, named Stubby for his short tail, and soon became the unofficial mascot of the 102nd Infantry Regiment. But Stubby wasn't just there for cuddles. He was about to go to war.
When the 102nd set sail for France, dogs weren't allowed on ships. But Conroy couldn't bear to leave Stubby behind. So, he smuggled him on board, hiding him in a coal bin. By the time the commanding officer discovered him, it was too late. And Stubby? He won them all over, with a salute he learned by raising his paw to his brow. He was officially allowed to stay. And just like that, Stubby became a soldier.
World War I was brutal. The trenches of France were muddy, cold, rat-infested, and deadly. Stubby didn't flinch. He marched through gunfire. He comforted wounded soldiers. He barked warnings before mustard gas attacks, having learned to recognize the smell before humans could. His alert saved countless lives. When a German soldier tried to sneak into the American trenches, Stubby lunged, biting and holding the intruder until help arrived. The regiment captured the enemy, and Stubby was promoted to sergeant, becoming the first dog in U.S. military history to receive rank through combat.
In 17 battles across Europe, Stubby became a symbol of bravery and morale. He was wounded by shrapnel, treated in a field hospital, and returned to duty. He located injured men in no man's land, barked warnings during incoming shells, and never left a fallen friend behind. The soldiers said he had a sixth sense for danger. And maybe, just maybe, he did. By the war's end, Sergeant Stubby had earned a custom-made army uniform, medals of bravery, and the undying love of every man he served beside.
Stubby returned to America a celebrity. He marched in parades, met 3 U.S. presidents, and received dozens of medals. He even became the Georgetown Hoyas football mascot, trotting along the sidelines with pride. When Conroy enrolled at Georgetown Law, Stubby came too, attending classes and guarding his master's boots. But for Stubby, the mission was never about glory. It was about loyalty, companionship, courage in the face of terror.
Stubby passed away in 1926, cradled in the arms of the man who loved him most. His body was preserved and today rests at the Smithsonian Institution. A permanent tribute to a stray who became a soldier, a savior, and a symbol of valor.
In a war of men and machines, one little dog stood out. Not because he was big, but because his heart was. Stubby reminds us that heroes come in all shapes, that bravery has no species, and that sometimes, the most unforgettable soldiers are the ones who never asked to fight, but showed up anyway.